I'm back. It feels so good to be back in my studio. Although I gotta tell you, after being out of the studio for so long, it's hard to get myself back together here. And so I've spent the first probably 45 minutes just getting everything ready to go for today. Um, I'm going to work on his pants and gradually work up to his shirt and in his arms and everything else. But right now, I'm just going to work on his pants and try to get these to a point where I'm happy with them. I'm just rearranging my lights so I can see the wrinkles in the pants better. All right, I'll be right back. I'm almost back to normal physically for the first time in over a year, and it feels good. The operation almost 2 weeks ago was a complete success, and now it's time for me to get back to doing what I do best, and that's work on my clay here. Now, I may be going to Livingston sometime this week or next. I don't know when. I have a clay that's coming out that just got molded and cast in bronze, and I gotta go pick it up, and so it'll make a trip over there sometime this next week or so. But it feels good to be back here, getting my hands back in my clay. I just got to fine tune these pants, the part that I worked on several weeks ago. And once I get that, then I'll work up to his waist. I'll lower the sculpting stand a little bit so I can do that. I'm really happy how this is turning out. Being away from a piece for so long, you'll tend to see things that you've done wrong, and the only thing I can see that I've done wrong is not finish it. So that's what I'm going to try to do. All right, everybody. I'm going to continue doing this, and I'll be right back. I'm putting his front part of his pants fly on, and I've worn this style of pants in an outdoor play that I used to do years ago, back at the beginning of the century. I played a trapper by the name of Charbonneau in a Lewis and Clark play that we did up at Three Forks, where they actually camped at one time back in the early 1800s when they were on their journey of discovery. And these pants are like canvas. Now, the pants I wore were not typical of that period of the early 1800s, but certainly later on during the Cowboy era, I just didn't have any leather pants to put on for the play. I'm going by a photograph, and it's something I have to do as far as interpreting what I'm seeing in the photograph. These pants were made one size to fit all. So sometimes they'd be a little roomy. And mine were roomy. What I'm doing right now probably doesn't make much sense visually, but it's going to take a lot of time to get this to where I like it. And I've only got one source of information that I'm following as this one photograph. Now there are micro wrinkles in these pants from caused by sitting in a saddle and stuff like that. Now there's a division between the bottom part of the pants and the upper part. And that's where this is right here. They wore their pants high. They didn't wear them right at the lower level that modern day pants are worn. Yeah, I'm happy the way this is turning out. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put a coat on him or not. I might put one on. I don't know. I've just got to decide all that. I'm going to do a little more research on the type of coats they might have wore on a cool day or a cool morning. And see how I can work that out. All right, everybody, have a great night. It's good to be back. I appreciate all the prayers that you all sent my way. I truly believe in the power of prayer. All right, everybody, good night. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really would help me. Also, check out the link below this video. It will take you to a review of my 9 instructional videos that could be very helpful to you if you're thinking of sculpting. Good night, everybody.